Hey, what is going on, guys? T.Sports 15 here. Today we have another episode of Toronto Maple Leafs via GM mode here in NHL 13. So we are in the year 5 playoffs right now. Second round, we are going to be taking on the Winnipeg Jets. We beat the New Jersey Devils in 5 games. So let's get right into it. I'm going to check out the lineups first, and then we will get into the episode. So we'll go to view lines, and yeah. So if you forgot my lines, we got Huberdeau, Drouin, and Kessel on the first line, JVR, Shifley, and Zarakov on the second, and then Kadri, Vitaluma, and Colburn on the third, and then we got Ashton, Moen, and Dorsett on the fourth. And then on defensively, we use Morgan Riley and Dion Phaneuf on the top two. Pulock and Gardner is the second pairing, and then Hamilton and Brian Campbell on the fourth. So, no, on the third. Sorry, I'm getting it all mixed up. Sorry. Jack Campbell is our goalie, 83 overall, and then we got Jose Theodore as backup. So we'll go to the Winnipeg Jets. Here we go. So these are their lines. They got Evander Kane, Brian Little, and Panic on the first line. Our first line is way better. Second line, Ladd, Burmistrov, and Wheeler. Our second line is a lot better. Gregoire, Odell, and Cormier. Our third line is a lot better. And Telligan, Manchker, and Kosman. I don't even know how to pronounce these guys, but their fourth line is a little bit better than ours, I think. Now, defensively, Bufflin and Bogosian, our top two, are a lot better. Enstrom and McCulloch, our second pairing is better, and Gunnarsson, Postma, our third pairing is better. So, offensively and defensively, we have them covered by a long shot. They got Pavlik and Pascali, 85 and 82. I think their goalies is a little bit better. So we should have this series won right here easily. But we'll go check out the other stuff, the other unmentionables. So we'll go to points. Okay, so we finished in second in the NHL with 109 points. And the Winnipeg Jets only had 95. So we had 14 more points than them. Goals for per game. No, this is okay. Goals for per game. We were first in the NHL with a 3.23, and Winnipeg was, where is Winnipeg? Winnipeg was in 19th with a 2.55. So goals for, we have them covered by a long shot. For goals against, we were in 6th with 2.44 goals against per game. And Winnipeg was in 17th with a 2.6 goals against per game. So now, power play percentage, we were in second with a 20.6, and Winnipeg was way down here in 22nd with a 15.4. Now, penalty kill, we were in 5th with a 86.3 penalty kill percentage, and Winnipeg was in 13th with an 84.3. So pretty much in every single category we have a better team than them. So let's go to playoff tree real quick. So let's just, I'm not going to go through it all. I'm just going to see how Winnipeg got here. So Winnipeg beat the Florida Panthers in 4 games, so they swept them. So this could be an interesting series, according to that. But we have a better team than them, clearly. So hopefully we can win this series with nothing too dramatic happening. So let's go. First period. Nothing happening. We are doubling them up on shots, 10-5. Second period, JVR scored, and we're going to slow sim the third period. So we're absolutely destroying them on shots. But Gregoire scored for them, so they tied it up. Oh, and then Mantua gave them the lead. We get a power play. They get a power play. 5 minutes left. We got to score here. There we go. Pulock from the point with a wrister. We get a power play early in OT. We get a power play. Nothing. There we go. Morgan Riley ends it with a clapper from the point in first OT. So we win game one, 3-2. We had a little bit of a breakdown in the third period, giving up those 2 goals. But then Pulock scored to send it to OT, and then Morgan Riley got the clapper from the point to end it. So we win game one, 3-2. We absolutely destroyed them on shots. The 3 stars were JVR, first star, Morgan Riley the second, and Gregoire was the third. So we win game one. There we go. So second game of this series, we'll get right into it. Because I don't have too much time. I got hockey I got to get to. We got off-season training, all that good stuff. So I'll go into second game. Here we go. First period. It's tied after the first period. Colburn scored for us, and then Ladd tied it up with a snapshot from a weird angle. So here we go. Second period, nothing happening. They're actually beating us in shots by 5 shots, 20-15. So we're going to slow sim the third period. Here we go. So 5 minutes in, we get a power play, nothing happening. Another power play, nothing there. Oh, they get a power play, nothing. And we are headed to OT for back-to-back games. We get a power play. We can't end it there. 10 minutes in, still nothing happening. They're killing us in shots in this game. But we do come back there, and we win it with a Drew and backhander from a sharp angle. We do lose the shots game, 33-29. I think both goalies should be up there for 3 stars because they went into OT, pretty much finished the whole OT period, and we do win game 2. So we are up 2-0 in this series. A good little advantage to start off. So Campbell gets the first star, Drouin gets the second, and Pavlich gets the third. So yeah, we are headed to Winnipeg, and we held our home ice advantage. So if we can win 1 of 2 in Winnipeg, I think we should be pretty good for this series if we want to win it. So here we go. First period, we'll get it simmed right away. Nothing happening in the first period. Shots are even at 9 apiece. Second period, nothing happening, but we are up to 26 shots. Holy cow, they have 15. So they had 6 shots that period, and we had like 20. We had almost 20, I think. So yeah, so here we go. Third period, we're gonna slow sim it. Mantua scored for them. Then we're about 10 minutes in now, and they scored again, Gunnarsson. I think we traded Gunnarsson there for Scheifele. Then Wheeler scored for them, and this game is pretty much over. So we pretty much have to win this next game, or else the series is tied up at 2 apiece. So this next game in this series, game 4, is a very big game. If they win, it's tied, and we reset the series, and then it's best of 3, which we would have home ice advantage for again. But if we win, then we take a huge lead in this series. I think Pavlich, Wheeler, and Mantua were with 3 stars there. I kind of went over it quick. But here we go. We'll go into game 4. We got to win this game. Or else it's a reset series, and then they're back in it. But if we can win this game, then they're pretty much done. They're out of it. So here we go. First period, nothing happening. We're down in shots by 3, 10-7. Second period, nothing happening. We'll go into the third period, 0-0 score. We get a power play. They get a power play. Oh my God, Panic scored, and they're still on the power play. Must have been a 5-minute major, and Postma scores. So we were down 2-0, and it's not looking good. 5 minutes left, we get a power play, we score. We got 4 minutes to score 1 more goal. Here we go. 1 more goal, boys. We can't do it. JVR gets a little bit of a last-ditch effort, but they scored 2 power play goals in the third period, and we scored 1, so they do win that game, and it is tied 2-2 in this series. So the series resets. We head back to Toronto, and they do hold their little... They do come back in this series with back-to-back wins. So Pavlich gets the first star, Panic gets the second, and Campbell gets the third. So we are headed back to Toronto. It is pretty much a best of 3 series, which 2 of them are in Toronto, which is good because the home team has won every game in this series so far. So this is actually probably going to be a little bit of a closer series than I expected. But here we go. We'll get right into it. First period simulation. Here we go. Nothing happening. First period. Second period. Oh my God. Whenever we don't get off to a good start or anybody doesn't score, it never goes good in the third period. Cormier scores for them. We got to score here, boys. 10 minutes left. Oh, my God. Bufflin scores for them. We're pretty much... Oh, my God. We're going down... Oh, my God. Panic. Oh, my God. Theodore came in after that third goal. But fuck, man. We are down. We are down. We are down 3-2. We got to win back-to-back games. One of them is going to be in Winnipeg. And, oh my God. We've lost 3 games in a row. I think I'm going to go in, shake up the lineups just a little bit. See if that can change anything. Pavlich scores, Evander Kane, and Panic. Well, Pavlich got the first start, Evander Kane, and then Pavlich. So in the last 3 games, we have 1 goal, and then in the last 4, we have 3. So we really haven't been scoring in this series. So I think I'm going to go switch up the lines just a little bit. So we're going to go in, switch up the lines just a little bit. I think we gotta move. What? What should we do? What should we do? We could. Drouin hasn't been performing well, so we can move you down. Kessel hasn't been performing well at all. You're going down to the 3rd line, bud. Huberdeau, you're going switching with that. We're just gonna mix up these lines like frick, man. We gotta get something going here. So I mixed up the lines. We are headed into Winnipeg for Game 6. And this is a must-win game for us, or we are done in only the 2nd round of the playoffs. So here we go. First period, nothing happening, but we are dominating them in shots, 12-5. Second period, oh my God, whenever nobody scores in the first 2 periods, we always lose in the 3rd period. Don't be the case. Power play, there we go. Phil Kessel from the 3rd line. Kadri scores another goal. This is what I'm talking about. JVR, the lineup switching up really has been working so far in this game. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We got a power play late, but Kessel scores on the power play from the 3rd line. Kadri scores after he was bumped up to the 1st line, and JVR, I think he stayed on the 2nd line, but he scores as well. So we scored all 3 goals within about 2 minutes span, I think. So it's crazy, a little 2 minutes there. Campbell gets the 1st star, Drouin gets the 2nd, and Kessel gets the 3rd. So we are headed into Game 7 in Toronto. Must-win game for both teams, or else we are both knocked. Losing team gets knocked out. So Game 7, here we go. I didn't expect it to go this long. We're keeping the lineups the way it is, but here we go. We're going to slow sim the whole game. So Morgan Riley opens it up with a clapper from the point. Victor Lama scores with a wrister from a sharp angle. Drouin scores, and holy cow, 5 minutes in, we're already up 3-0. There we go, they get a power play. Oh, that was a pretty long power play. Kadri scores there from the 1st line, and after the 1st period, we're up 4-0. Oh my God. Zarkov scores. Holy cow, we pretty much have this game wrapped up. We are halfway through the game, and we are up 5-0. After, looks like the 2nd period is done, 5-0 still. We're headed into the 3rd. Evander Kane scores, but it shouldn't be too much of a struggle from here on out. Pulock scores a power play goal there, and 10 minutes left in the 3rd. We get another power play. Pulock scores his 2nd goal of the game, and we are headed to Round 3, the conference finals. We win Game 7, 7-1. Shots were 36-31 for us. Pulock had a couple goals. Evander Kane scored 1 for them. But it was an all-around great game. We're going to keep our lineups the same in the next series because with the little switch of the lineups, we did pretty well. So Campbell gets the 1st star, Victor Lama gets the 2nd, and Huberdeau gets the 3rd. So after that series, we're going to sim up to here, and we are going to see who we play in the next round of the playoffs, in the conference finals. So we're taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Oh my God, a battle of 2 arch rivals. That's going to be a great series in the conference finals. Winner goes to the Stanley Cup. So we're going to check out all the stats. Leaders. So Mealy is leading the NHL in goals with 9 from Phoenix. We have JVR up there with 7. He's tied for 2nd with Yakupov. For assists, Huberdeau's leading the NHL with 9. Well, he's tied with Brassard and Mealy. And then Scheifele has 8 as well as Kessel, and they're tied for 4th with Atkinson and Kopitar. So points, Mealy's leading with 18. And then we have Scheifele, Huberdeau with 11, and they're tied for 5th. So wins, Campbell is tied with Price for 1st. Save percentage, Campbell is not up there. Goals against, Campbell is in third with a 1.66. So yeah, that's pretty much that. We're going to go check out what happened in this round of the playoffs in the playoff tree, and then we'll wrap this video up. So in the Western Conference, Columbus beat Phoenix in 7, and then LA beat Edmonton in 7, and then in the Eastern Conference, we beat Winnipeg in 7, and then Montreal upset New York in 7. So every series went to 7 games, which is pretty interesting. So the matchups are Columbus versus LA, first seed versus third seed, and then in the East, it's us, Toronto Maple Leafs, against the Montreal Canadiens, first seed versus fifth seed. So both first seeds are still left in these playoffs. So this should be a pretty good matchup for the Stanley Cup. Winners go to the Stanley Cup final. So next episode we will be taking on the Montreal Canadiens in the conference final. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.